Joining us now is Mr. Justin Thomas Russell, Executive Director of the Global Foreign Policy Center in Washington. Good evening to you, sir. And let me here start by asking you, President Trump appears to be offering Iran a brief window of diplomacy. What's really motivating this sudden shift?
Well, good evening, Mona. What's motivating is the fact that Donald Trump has kind of painted himself into a corner. We got to go back to 2024 that Donald Trump ran on being the great deal maker, and he's touted his ability to make deals with everybody. And the bottom line here is that he through his envoy Steve Witkoff was actually working in good faith to come up with a possible diplomatic solution prior to 8 days ago when Israel decided to launch a preemptive strike. So Donald Trump's now in this corner of when originally these strikes happened 8 days ago, the message from the U.S. was we were never directly involved. That was the message from Secretary of State Rubio. And now we're seeing a completely different tune to the point where Donald Trump has put a countdown clock on the possibility of U.S. involvement in a war that, quite frankly, no one here in the United States or any of our allies want or, quite frankly, needs.
Mm-hmm. Now, what could be the strategic and the global risks of U.S. strike on Fordow facility from your point of view?
Well, the global risk, Mona, is quite simple. I mean, if the U.S. gets involved, and again, let's be clear about this. The reason why Israel wants this, the reason why Bibi Netanyahu wants to drag the U.S. in is because the U.S. has the only arsenal of weapons that can strike at the heart of the enrichment programs and the heart of the nuclear weapons program, such as the site that you mentioned at Fordow. They need bunker busters. They need MOABs. We have them. Israel does not. So that kind of lends itself to credibility, or that kind of lends itself for the reasoning why Netanyahu and the IDF would like to see the U.S. get drawn into this. However, the big impact of this is strategically, does this really stop the Iranian nuclear program?